need to kind of like review that offside rule because yes, I understand Pickford, there is no way he could have been sent off because the ball had already been, Van Dijk had already been ruled for offside. So by the time he was, fouling him, like some pair of scissors because it's like he got between his left or right knee, It looked like a rugby tackle or something, and I was shocked personally because that's not even his job. But I can understand he's in a tough time right now in his career because since 2017, I think he's the keeper that has conceded the most shots from outside the box. You are not wrong. He's been statistically one of the worst defenders in keepers in the league. So he's trying to prove a point, He has to try and make things right, cross the dots and, cross the L's and dot cross the T's and dot the I's, sorry. So at that point, in my opinion, because we saw the effects of that challenge, now Van Dijk is apparently ruled out for 7 to 9 months. We don't know the extent of the injury, but ACLs usually take that length of time to overcome. In my opinion, I think they need to review that rule because the game is still going on. I understand that he was offside, and there is nothing the ref could do because it wasn't real time in terms of how the game was going on because the game had stopped a little bit. But they need to review that rule because, Van Dijk has been a key player for Liverpool over the last 2 years. He's taken them to new heights. Before, they were more of a top 6, top 4 team where they'd score like 4 goals but then concede 3. This time, by the fact that they'll be missing Van Dijk for 7 to 9 months, I think it's going to be a big blow for them. I saw them, trying to tell the Premier League to allow them to sign one player. You remember how Barcelona had to bring in Braithwaite after Ousmane Dembele got injured this January. I think they're trying to do that. And I saw you tweeting somewhere or writing somewhere that, they want the rules to be bended in their favor, which is very funny. But in my opinion, I think they need to review that rule because if I was the referee personally, I know it's not right to be sending him off, but in my opinion, that warranted a red card. I understand that he was offside and all that, but it was a rough challenge. That was a sendable offense on the spot, What do you make about that challenge specifically? Because I remember we sort of had an argument with you last night on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, for me, it's a red card challenge. But when I checked on IFAB, they literally said nothing. The only thing that they've talked about is if there is a foul after the offside player has played the ball or has made an attempt to play the ball, it's not a foul. So I wouldn't blame the referee since this is really somewhere where we haven't been before. It's a new experience. I haven't seen it happening, but to be honest, they should change it since players will just be like, he's offside and he's made me pissed off. So he makes a scissor tackle like duck out.
Yeah, exactly. And, in my opinion, yes, I understand that rule and there is nothing the referee could do, but I'm of the firm opinion that they need to kind of change that rule because, for instance, and God forbid, if I was a player and I kicked someone after he'd been ruled out for offside and it turned out that, that kick, maybe a blow to the head, turned out to be fatal, it would be, it will not look good on my side and it wouldn't look good on the referee or even FIFA with those rules of theirs. It wouldn't look good on them, I remember around 2007 there, I think John Terry was trying to clear the ball away from a header in a League Cup final, and then Abu Dhabi accidentally hit his face as he was trying to sort of like clear the ball away. Oh, I remember John Terry was actually trying to head the ball into the goal, and Diaby was trying to clear the ball away. I don't know if you can remember that incident.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, but if something like that had happened and maybe John Terry had been ruled offside, and then Diaby hit his face and then it turned out to be fatal, maybe he ended up losing his mind or something, it wouldn't have looked good at all on FIFA or the referee or even Abu Diaby himself. You get what I'm saying? So they need to try and review that rule, because in my opinion, as long as it's real time and the game is going on, you have the right to be sending someone off, even when they give penalties and then maybe the defender that actually happened to like give the penalty away spoke something out of place to the referee. We see the referee sending him off for maybe violent speech and conduct or something. I think they should be doing that because the game is still going on at that point, and I wasn't happy with that decision personally, but it's what it is. And then